Welcome to Historic Amish Acres. Today you are visiting the only Old Order Amish farm in the United States listed in the National Register of Historic Places. As America continues to be the melting pot of ethnic, racial, and cultural societies, it is the most diverse yet integrated country in the world. Amid this continuing integration, the Amish still stand out sharply as a people who have maintained strong group identity with their past, a past that can be traced directly to the Protestant Reformation in Switzerland. By living apart from, but within modern society, the Amish call attention to themselves. Amish Acres was created from the Staley Nisley Coons farm to celebrate the Amish way of life and their freedom to practice it in the United States. This century-old farm has been preserved and restored to its original condition over the last 4 decades. Its purpose is to be both a background for learning about the Amish and a collection of rural architecture that tells its own story of the functional beauty of the farm. This magnificent round barn theater is one of 20 rural buildings to be saved from extinction and moved to Amish Acres to help tell the story of the past. Its self-supporting, majestic 60-foot dome and perfect proportions make it an architectural masterpiece of American farm structures. Ivan Hostetler and his crew of Amish farmers dismantled the barn piece by piece, while a 32-ton steel frame was erected to suspend the barn's relocated dome. Notice the circular hay track and slings used to distribute loose hay and straw in the upper mow. Because these mow walls were stacked solid, natural light from the loft came from the windows in the cupola above. If this barn can no longer serve to harbor farm animals and store hay and straw, its next best life is to lift spirits of thousands of people through the magic of live theater. Amish Acres has developed a menu of experiences to help you understand and appreciate Amish society. Begin with the documentary films about the Amish of northern Indiana, shown on a rotating basis in the Locke Township Meeting House. You'll reminisce as you enjoy a walking tour of the house and farm with an interpreter. Pass the kitchen garden, see the outbuildings that dry food, bake bread, and smoke meat on your way to the original house. Inside, you will learn the historic background that leads the Amish to live today as they have lived for 3 centuries. The main house furnishings include several original family pieces. A covered farm wagon ride down the long gravel lane through the woods, stopping at the outbuildings nestled around the pond, give you glimpses of the prosperous farmland that blesses this area. Enjoy an Amish horse and buggy ride as sleek standard breed horses pull traditional black Amish buggies down the gravel lane around the historic farm's pond and through the woods. A series of domestic craft demonstrations often include quilting in the Gross Dottie house, blacksmithing, cider pressing, and a broom maker at work. Craftsmen retain nearly forgotten hand skills. Other demonstrations on the farm change with the seasons. Plain and Fancy, the 1955 Broadway musical, is performed live at Amish Acres in the state-of-the-art theater. It is hidden within the reconstructed 1911 round barn and has become the national home for this delightful musical about Amish life and love. Amish Acres' production of Plain and Fancy surpassed Broadway's run of 461 performances in 1990 and is now in its 28th year with over 3,000 performances while entertaining over 300,000 patrons. From April through December, the Round Barn Theater also offers a selection of America's most beloved musicals. These professional productions run in repertory with Plain and Fancy throughout the season, making Amish Acres Indiana's only resident musical repertory theater company. See 2 different shows in one day, or spread the entertainment over 2 days. For many, dining in the Old Barn restaurant will be the highlight of a day at Amish Acres. The menu, reminiscent of a thresher's dinner, has never changed in the 4 decades the restaurant has been serving its famous family-style meals. It features bean soup served from an iron kettle to sage dressing and shoe fly pie. On select Friday evenings during the theater season, themed dinners are served in the wine tasting loft before the show. The wine tasting loft and the Blue Ribbon Art Museum are housed in the restaurant barn's loft. For those seeking restful lodging with a homey flair, the Inn at Amish Acres is within walking distance of the restored farm. The design echoes the Germanic architecture of Amish Acres' main house. It features 62 comfortable rooms with quilts on the beds, an outdoor pool, and perennial gardens. Complimentary breakfast, served with Amish Acres bakery pastries, is served in the geranium room. The Napanee Inn is the first hotel to carry the town's name in over 100 years. Its architecture, with red vertical siding, white trim, and green roof, explores the design motifs of local barns, corn cribs, sheds, and outbuildings clustered in the image of family farmsteads which already dotted the landscape when the B&O Railroad came through in 1874, the year Indiana corn was the universal crop and Napanee was founded. The Napanee Inn joins the Inn at Amish Acres in providing tasteful, comfortable, and economical lodging near the historic restoration. The city of Napanee, with a population of 7,500, was one of 16 pilot areas in the nation to participate in the National Trust for Historic Preservation's tourism initiative. Through the Trust's resources, Heritage Napanee has involved the entire community in planning the future of tourism in Napanee. The goal is to make your visit educational, recreational, and relaxing while enriching the community by your presence. We wish to make you feel welcome and free to be yourself while you enjoy Amish Acres and Napanee. You may purchase several combinations of tickets to enjoy your visit, from the Farmstead package and the Passport to the all-inclusive overnight package at the inns. You also receive a guide map with details about each feature of the farm and a self-guided auto tour of the countryside shops and Amish farmsteads. A day at Amish Acres is not complete without spending time in the collection of shops. The greeting barn houses 2 floors of gift items, many made by local craftspeople. The mow features a montage of handmade quilts, lye soap, brooms, and antiques. The bakery in the restaurant barn bakes from old-fashioned recipes daily for the restaurant and bakery shelf. Here you also find honey, apple butter, maple syrup, sorghum, jams, jellies, and noodles made by local farmers. Next door, the confection kitchen is busy making its own fudge in over a dozen flavors. The soda jerks at the antique marble soda fountain will make your favorite soda, sundae, or fountain drink, from cherry cokes to green rivers. The W.H. Best Meat and Cheese Shop, located in the second restored log house, is named after an early meat shop in Napanee. It features Amish-made cheeses from both Indiana and Ohio, smoked sausage, Amish canned meats, and picnic hams. Amish Acres Arts and Crafts Festival celebrated its 50th anniversary in 2012 with accolades from the Indiana General Assembly, and the Distinguished Hoosier Award was presented by Governor Mitch Daniels to the festival's founder, Richard Pletcher. The American Bus Association has chosen Amish Acres Arts and Crafts Festival as one of its top 100 events in North America 6 out of 8 years. 4 full days of entertainment and festival food make this celebration of the arts a summer institution in northern Indiana. Over 5 decades, the festival has earned the respect of talented artisans from across the country because of its sales history, commitment to quality juried products, and family-friendly but business-oriented approach to show management. The show is limited to approximately 300 booth spaces located outdoor around the farm's pond, with nearly 250 cities in over 30 states represented by exhibitors. We invite you to make yourself at home at Amish Acres in Napanee and recapture the beauty and slower pace of life our Amish neighbors have never lost. Combine Amish Acres experiences, activities, and opportunities with pick-your-pace packages that save you time, effort, and money. The Farmstead Visa is your admission to the historic farm, where you will experience the restored buildings and learn of the lives lived there. The Thresher's Dinner and Theater package combines the performing and culinary arts savings for patrons and returning subscribers. The most complete and popular way to experience Amish Acres is with the passport that encompasses all of the farm's experiences in a single ticket. Add a theater performance to your passport and you have the Plain and Fancy voucher. Musical theater packages add lodging to the popular dinner and theater offering. Partake of the famous $99 overnight getaway package and you will have traveled to another world in your midst. A restful, relaxing, and refreshing respite close to home is why Amish Acres is the talk of the town.